Nation, this is our November meeting. I know everyone's already got their shopping done for Thanksgiving. You're just ready to turn on the fireplace, and I know Gina does. So welcome to the Cherokee Nation Council meeting. So with that, we'll call this meeting to order. At this time, I would ask Janice Taylor, would you please give the blessing?
Concerning the health and welfare of our constituents. We pray that you will be with our military, both here and abroad, keep them safe as they keep us safe here at home. We pray that you will be with everyone represented in this room during this holiday season. Let us never forget how much we have to be thankful for. For sending over pray. Amen.
Thank you, Councilman Taylor. At this time, we will do roll call. Shelley?
Yes, sir. Bill England.
Honey.
Keith Austin.
Here.
Harley Buzzard.
Here.
Joe Bird.
Honey?
Sean Crittenden.
Honey.
Mike Dobbins.
Here.
Frankie Hargis.
Present.
Wanda Hatfield. Rex Jordan. Dick Lay. Mike Shambaugh.
Here.
Mary Bakershaw. E.O. Smith.
Here.
Janice Taylor. Victoria Vasquez. David Walkingstick. Brian Warner. We have a quorum.
Okay, at this time with approval of the minutes, they were mailed to you. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, the ayes have it. At this time, we will have the State of the Nation by our Principal Chief, Mr. Bill John Baker.
OCO.
CO.
Welcome to the November Council meeting, and in this month's news we had the official announcement of the new OSU Medical School at the W.W. Hastings campus. It's the first of its kind in Indian country, and most of you were able to attend, and it was a historic day for Cherokee Nation as this collaboration with OSU will improve health care for this entire region for generations to come. We raised money for OSU scholarships through CNB and teaming with the Chickasaw Nation and some private Cherokee donors to kick off the scholarship for this institution specifically. Also, we recently hosted the 11th annual Tarot Certified Indian-Owned Business Awards Banquet. A great evening at the Hard Rock, and I think next year we'll be able to host it right here in Tahlequah in our new convention facility at Cherokee Springs. We have more than 820 tarot vendors, and last year they earned more than $40 million in contracts from the tribe. That's creating a strong economic foundation for northeastern Oklahoma. Cherokee Nation worked with city leaders in Sallisaw and the local communities to relocate the Oklahoma Veterans Center to Sequoyah County in Sallisaw. This center is relocating from Tallahena following a long history of poor management. We will help with the relocation and startup funding for this new center, and it is a home run for Sequoyah County. I'm proud we also worked with the Vian School Board on change rules that will allow Cherokee young people to wear their eagle feathers when they graduate. I hope this sets a precedent for other schools with Native students here in Oklahoma. Lastly, this weekend our team will be headed to Arizona for an annual visit with those two Arizona at-large communities. Special recognition tonight, we are joined by the Cherokee Nation Youth Council. These young people dedicated a lot of their time to learn about leadership and the issues of our tribal government that our tribal government faces. They are talented, and we appreciate them for young leaders who are willing to step forward and work. They participated in a full day of meetings and activities this past Saturday. So I'll ask them to stand up now, shake your hands, and step to the podium, and each one introduce themselves. Are you done? Excellent.
Oh, we walk fast. I think we. Did you shake his hand? It's fine.
Go ahead and start.
Okay. Sio Nagata, Natalie Gibson, Dawadoa, Afton, Oklahoma, Janela. Hello, everyone. My name is Natalie Gibson. I live in Afton, Oklahoma.
OCO, everyone. My name is Allie Chambers, and I live in Tahlequah, Oklahoma, District 1, and I go to school at Sequoia High School.
Hello, I am Taylor Pierce. I live in Leach, Oklahoma. I'm from District 9, and I go to Kansas High School.
OCO, everybody. My name is Heather True. I'm from Prairie High School, and I represent District 10.
Hello, my name is Aiden Harbaugh. I represent District 14 in Owasso.
My name is Mulaney Sanders. I'm from Salina, Oklahoma, representing District 9, and I attend the University of Arkansas.
My name is Abby Lowe. I'm representing the at-large, and I go to Cali County Community College.
CO, my name is Dylan Harmon. I represent District 1. I'm currently a senior at Holbert High School.
CO, my name is Michaelyn Deason. I'm from Stillwell, and I represent District 7.
CO Nagatawu, my name is Sydney Voykiller. I'm from Stillwell, and I represent District 7, and I attend Stillwell High School.
Hello, everyone. I am Cameron Fight James. I represent District 1, and I attend Northeastern State University.
OCO, my name is Bailey Lawson. I am from Pryor, Oklahoma. I represent District 10, and I go to Pryor High School.
OCO, my name is Jasmine Carpenter. I represent District 2 in Tahlequah, and I go to Tahlequah High School.
Hello, everyone. My name is Desiree Matthews. I am 15 years old. I go to Colcord High School, and I represent District 8.
Osionigada Meli Dawadoa, Aya Neladu Yada Tiada Daliquagei, Ayasadu Dichinido Sukoi Galanadi, Juna de la Quasti. Hello, everyone. My name is Shelby Turtle, and I'm 18 years old. I'm from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, and I represent District 3, and I'm a junior at Sequoia High School.
OCO, everybody. My name is Lindsay Connor. I'm from Peggs, Oklahoma, representing District 2, and I attend Northeastern State.
OCO, everyone. My name is Morgan McSpadden. I represent District 14. I'm from Chelsea, Oklahoma, and I attend Rogers State University in Claremore.
Give them a big round. Boy, every time these young people come forward, it just fills my heart with joy and hope for the future, and we're so blessed to have this group of young people stepping up to learn more and to work here at the Cherokee Nation. At this time, I want to read the list of those that were with us last month that are not with us this month. And let's give them a special thought and a moment of silence when I'm done. And before that, I'll ask for any that I don't have on this list. Start out with David Cheater of Salisaw. Ronald Clark of Grove, Betty Ann Downing Mouse of Spavinaw, Johnny Englebright of Locust Grove, Beth Foreman of Tahlequah, Sailor Glass of Salisaw, Stephen Goforth of Wagner, Ronald Gregg of Claremore, Winford Gregory of Stillwell, Candace Gardado of Pryor, Barbara Gwynn of Tahlequah, John Harlow of Tulsa, Francis Markley of Bartlesville, Scott Moon of Salisaw, Lance Mulholland of Tahlequah, Joanne Otten of Tahlequah, Marlon Pettit of Salisaw, Carl Rogers of Dewey, Louisa Rollis of Tahlequah, Albert Six of Veneta, Emma Stevens of Salisaw, Joe Don Thornton of Tahlequah, Floyd Vann of Tulsa, Luke Warner of Grove, Jimmy Weaver of Wagner, Vicki Welch of Tahlequah, Jeldon Wildcat of Muskogee, and Christy Woods of Jay. Are there others? Hill.
Thelma Wright, Vian.
Frankie.
Lucinda Flynn, Andy Cochran, Sanford Bean, Daylight Owl, Ella Mae Gregory, Kenneth Miller, and Irene Hogner of Stillwell.
Okay. Brian? Oh.
Jerry McManus.
UKB Council Lady Mary Duval.
Thank you. If we can have a moment of silence, please. Well, and that completes the State of the Nation.
Thank you, Chief. Cherokee Warrior Veterans Awards, our Deputy Chief, S. Joe Crittenden.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Council, veterans in the group, marshals in the back, staff and visitors, and the Youth Council. Welcome all. Our first veteran this evening, we have 3 veterans. One could not be here. We had 4 to start with, sir. But I need at-large council members down, please, to help out with this. Our first veteran tonight is a gentleman named Jack E. Hires, Jr. Would you come down, sir? Mr. Hires attended college in Prescott, Arizona until 1977 when he joined the Navy and attended Recruit Training Command in San Diego, California. He then attended the Naval Training Center and went through Mess Management Specialist A School. His first duty station was a Naval Air Station at Lemoore, California. Receiving the rank of E5, he then was transferred to Agana, Guam Island. During the Kuwait conflict, Mr. Hires went into the active reserves. He then transferred to the inactive reserves at the end of the Kuwait conflict. Mr. Hires was honorably discharged in 1982 as an E5. Good Conduct Award, he received that for a period ending October 27, 1981. Mr. Hires, I've known you as Bo all this time. So, Mr. Jack E. Hires, Jr., Bo, on behalf of a grateful nation, thank you for your service to this country, sir.
we always honor and revere our veterans. Bo, would you like to say anything?
Thank you very much. I'm honored. Humbled and honored.
Our next veteran this evening is Billy M. Napolitano. I believe I pronounced that right. And I need Harley Buzzard to come and help me with this. Billy, was I close on that pronunciation?
You did great.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Billy of Tulsa, Oklahoma entered the United States Navy in '62. That's 2 Navies this evening already. Go Navy. And attended boot camp at Bainbridge, Maryland. Then she was assigned to duty station in Great Lakes, Illinois. Her next assignment was in Barbers Naval Air Station, Hawaii, where the yeoman, chiefly clerical duties, was performed in support of the Vietnam War. She was honorably discharged at Oakland, California as an E4, Yeoman 3rd Class in 1965. Decorations and medals, National Defense Service Medal. And ma'am, I want to thank you on behalf of a grateful nation for your service to this country.
Yes, I would like my Cherokee family.
Come on, Cherokee family.
You want a picture with your camera and all that?
Yeah, if you have one. Yes.
She will.
It's ready to go. One, two, three.
Would you like to say anything?
I would, Chief. Thank you. I am the daughter of a totally disabled World War II veteran. I joined the Navy so that I could honor my father and all who went before us. I'm a Vietnam-era veteran, and I am the widow of a Vietnam vet. This is a great honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Keith Austin, would you help me, sir? Our last veteran this evening speaker is John G. Steele. Would you come forward, sir? Forgot your cane? Mr. John Steele joined the Marine Corps in 1965. He was sent to boot camp in San Diego. That same year, he finished his training at Camp Pendleton, Oceanside, California, and then on to Hue Cho Lan, Marble Mountain Helicopter Base in Vietnam. Mr. Steele toured Vietnam as a crew chief and a door gunner on a helicopter H-3 medevac emergency chopper. That was some tough duty, sir, I know. The chopper transported wounded troops from the battlefields to makeshift hospitals. Mr. Steele returned stateside to a naval air base in Dallas, Texas, where he was honorably discharged as an E-5 sergeant in '71. Decorations and medals and badges. Vietnam Service Medal, 3 awards. Vietnam Campaign Medal with device. Combat Air Crewman Insignia. Navy Commendation Medal. Presidential Unit Citation. Air Medal with 9 stars. Good Conduct Medal, National Defense Medal, Expert Rifle Badge. And Mr. Steele, on behalf of a grateful nation, sir, thank you for your service to this country.
He said you've been by his side for 40,
Yes, I have.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
Would you like to say anything, sir?
Mr. Speaker, as you all know, we just had Veterans Day, and veterans and their years and their history and everything has touched all of us, as we all know. We've got people in our families that served, maybe are serving today. So thank goodness for those willing to step forward, these that we're honored tonight. Just thank our veterans. Tell them thanks when you meet them. Thanks, Speaker.
Well, we thank you, Deputy. Job well done.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, action of unfinished business, none pending, committee reports, Cherokee Nation business. We have with us Mr. Sean Slayton, one of the all-time greats.
Good evening, Council. My pleasure to report tonight. We finished up our year end at 9/30, September 30th. It was a record year for the businesses. I'm very proud of our employees and the efforts they put forth in 2018. Look forward to a fantastic 2019 as well. Some of the highlights, occasionally there are some awards that are given. And this year, the Tulsa World recognized the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino and Cherokee Casino and Hotel in Roland and West Siloam were all recognized in their markets as best of their best. The Hard Rock Hotel earned Tulsa World's Best in the World in categories of Best Casino, Best Hotel, Best Small Live Entertainment Venue, Best Wedding Venue, Best Banquet Activities, Best Casino Dining, and Best Buffet. Now, I don't know. There's not much left after that. Cherokee Casino and Hotel in Roland was voted the favorite by readers of the Southwest Times Record in Fort Smith as the best concert venue, best hotel or resort, and best buffet. Good for them. And Cherokee Casino and Hotel in West Siloam Springs, readers of the Northwest Arkansas Readers Poll named that property the best casino. We're proud of them and their efforts that they make and the way they represent the Cherokee Nation. On our diversified business side, one of our companies is partnering with the U.S. Air Force and will soon begin operating and maintaining the base telecommunications system at Shepherd Air Force Base in Texas. We'll support the mission of Shepherd's 2 wings by providing wired telecommunication services and networked voice, video, and data to the military community. That's a big honor. Shepherd Air Force Base includes the 82nd Training Wing, and the 80th Flying Training Wing is widely known as the most diverse training installation in the Air Force. Cherokee Nation Strategic Programs is partnering with the U.S. Marine Corps on its Unmanned Aerial Systems program. We recently joined that program to help them in an effort to detect, track, identify, and defeat the enemy's use of unmanned aerial systems against us. The tribally owned company will support U.S. Marine Corps teams in developing and refining the military's countering capabilities against commercially available unmanned aerial systems. We are also working with the Department of Interior on the construction of a water line to help Bear Springs, New Mexico. That's been a problem for a long time, and that will help provide clean drinking water to that community in that area of the state. Currently, we have 7,067 employees, 4,458 that we can practice a preference on. We have a Cherokee percentage of 72.5, other Native American for 6.6, for a total of 79.1 Native American. And we're very proud of that. And do have one other item I'd like to address. As you know, and I'll read it so I don't get it wrong. As you know, over the last several years, there have been attempts to pass a gaming bill in Arkansas. These would have been extremely detrimental to the Cherokee Nation. One of the highest priorities for our executive team has been to protect our jobs at West Siloam and Roland and the Cherokee Nation's dividend stream from the effect of this type of initiative. This past spring, C&E partnered with the Quapaw Nation to introduce a gaming initiative that met these objectives. I am pleased to announce that the gaming initiative passed in Arkansas last week, 53% yes to 47% no. This is a huge win for C&E and for the Cherokee Nation. It allows 4 casinos to be built in central, eastern, and southern Arkansas, all of which will have minimal impact on the Cherokee gaming market. It does not allow a casino to be built in western or northwestern Arkansas. This will protect the hundreds of jobs at West Siloam and at Roland and the Cherokee dividend for the foreseeable future. I want to give a special thanks to Chief Baker, to Deputy Chief Crittenden, Secretary of State Hoskin, Attorney General Hembry, those of you on the council that supported us, and our board of directors for the support that we were given to accomplish this. I also want to thank our executive team for their effort over the years on this issue, and I want to give a special thanks to Chuck Garrett, who was the executive in charge of the day-to-day effort. And Chuck really worked hard on this, and I just want to reiterate what a big win for the Cherokee Nation this turned out to be. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Do we have any questions for our CEO? Yes, Councilor Walkenstedt.
Thank you, Speaker. Hey, Sean, on this ballot initiative, the amendment that goes along with this is, so on the first $150 million of net revenue, 13% is going to be taxed. Is that correct? And then after that, it's 20%? 20% of all revenues after that?
Yeah, excuse me, David. I don't know what the tax rates are.
Okay.
Those are only for casinos that are built.
Yeah. Now, are we proposing to build a casino in Russellville?
Polk County was one of the 4 locations, and that citizenry passed an ordinance that requires the community to approve it before the quorum judge or the mayor can issue a support letter to the racing commission.
Okay.
And that community voted 60-40 in support of that.
Oh, so the community already voted?
The community voted to pass an ordinance that required the community to vote before the judges or the mayor could issue a letter so that they would have a say in it.
When is that going to take place?
Well, whenever they decide to put it on the local initiative. It doesn't have anything to do with us. Our primary goal in this, as we stated over and over, is to keep gaming out of western and northwestern Arkansas, and we accomplished that. Anything beyond that is second. And if we decide to do that, we will pursue that just like everybody else. There's no guarantee who gets that license.
This local initiative, this next campaign we're going to be in, how much money do you expect to pay in those campaigns?
Well, David, I don't know, because I don't know what that campaign, if it ever occurs, will entail.
But it has to occur, correct?
No.
So it's up to the discretion of the quorum judge and to...
No, it's up to the discretion of the community to vote in favor of it before the quorum judge or the mayor could issue a letter supporting gaming in that county.
So if the vote is favorable, then it is going to go forward. So my question is...
At that time, we would look at the investment that would be required and see if it was something that we wanted to pursue. We're not obligated to.
But is there a certain timeline they have to have this election?
Not that I'm aware of.
So they could have it 2 years or next 5 years or 10 or whenever?
It's how I understand it.
Interesting. The jobs you talked about on the business diversification with the military, where are those jobs going to be located at?
Most of those jobs are located at the base where that endeavor is taking place.
Are those in Oklahoma or are those in out of state?
They're out of state.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, anybody else? Sean, commend your staff for an outstanding job and really keeping us in the know, because if we had lost the revenue from those border casinos, we would really been in dire hurt with the employees. And I commend your staff and you especially for keeping us abreast of what's going on in our border state.
Well, thank you. Again, it was a team effort from administration, most of the council, and certainly our board and our executive team.
Sure. Anybody else?
Now, since the door's already been open for gaming, do you foresee other licenses being open in Arkansas?
Not sure what your question is. The Constitution was amended to allow 4 casinos in Arkansas, and that's all.
Yeah, I mean...
There would have to be another initiative voted on by the people if it's going to open it up for another casino.
Yes.
With the 60-40, do you foresee the future of Arkansas getting more casino licenses?
I don't understand your question.
They would have to go through each community, each county, to see and put that ballot back on the general election.
There were only two counties allowed to put a casino in. I believe it was Jefferson County, which is Pine Bluff. They have to follow the same procedure. They have to issue a letter to the quorum judge for whoever they want to get the license. Oak Lawn was grandfathered in. Southland, which is the racetrack in West Memphis, was grandfathered in. Polk County was the same as Jefferson. So there was only 4 that will be allowed in the state.
But in your line of work, Sean, in your 20 years of experience in the gaming industry, do you foresee other licenses open up in the state of Arkansas?
Well, I think Joe spoke to it. If that was to happen, they would have to have another initiative to amend the state constitution. Given what's happened over the last several years, it's not been something that was able to get done. I would never say never because I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball.
So are these casinos, are they going to be state regulated?
Yes.
Or, okay. If a tribe comes in, puts a casino in, are they regulated by the NIGC or the state?
No, state.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Chair.
Okay. Anybody else? Good report, Sean.
Thank you.
Okay,
Speaker?
dropping down. Yes,
I would like to amend the agenda to add item number 2 out of resource today.
Okay,
Put
this
that in
came
form
out of
of a motion.
Resource Committee. Got a motion?
Second.
A second? Discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? Okay, it is amended. So we'll drop down to old business, none pending. New business, Councilor Taylor, you can take the first one.
All right. This is an act amending Legislative Act 22-18, authorizing the comprehensive operating budget for fiscal year 2019, Mod 1A, and declaring an emergency, and I put that in the form of a motion. Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. The resolution number 2, Councilor Shambaugh, would you take that?
Yes, this is a resolution authorizing the Cherokee Nation Warehouse to donate a surplus manufactured home to Billie Jean Smoke, Mays County, and I put that in the form of a motion.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Okay, that completes our agenda. I'm going to do something here. One of you here, Youth Council, step up to the mic there and give us a 3-minute report on what it is you've learned so far by being part of the Cherokee Nation. And state your name in Cherokee.
Medley means Mary, but my name is Shelby. This is my 4th term on the Cherokee Nation Tribal Youth Council. I started when I was in 8th grade. A little rundown of our group. We just had our first meeting on Saturday, and so we really got to know each other and kind of set precedents of what we want to do this year with our term. We decided to continue the Generation Indigenous Challenge, which is a 5-year challenge called the Cherokee Language 2020, where we all try to speak at least one Cherokee word a day to continue the language and make it prevalent within Cherokees all across the nation. And we think that by us advocating for it, we can encourage more youth to take part in it because we're the next generation. It's really important for us to learn the Cherokee language. As a youth council, we decided to shop for 2 of our own angels, as well as we are going to help ICW with shopping for their angels that they need a shop for. We are very excited to learn about the government, the culture, and the history of the Cherokee Nation. I think for the incumbents on the youth council, that's really something that we have learned about for however long we've been a part of it. It's really important that we learn about all aspects of the Cherokee Nation so that we become very well-rounded leaders for the future. And I think that for the new ones that are on this group, they're really going to go away with a lot of knowledge that they didn't have before. And I think we all look forward for this year. And we want to thank Cherokee Nation administration and the council for supporting not only us, but the Youth Council for the past 29 years. And we thank you for giving us this opportunity to learn and to grow and to one day become good leaders of the Cherokee Nation. So what up?
Wow. I hope everybody was taking notes. That was a job well done. Okay. Any announcements? Here to my right, council members. Any announcements to my left? Yes, Councilor Baker-Shaw.
Hi, I would like to comment on Shelby's comments. She failed to mention that she is the current Miss Junior Indian Oklahoma. Is that correct, Shelby? Did I say that correct?
Junior Miss Indian, Oklahoma, and I just finished my 16-month reign about a couple weeks ago. So
She is such an impressive young lady. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. It's Councilor Warner.
Yes, sir. This Thursday, 6 o'clock, Muldrow High School cafeteria, Cherokee Nation community meeting. Lots of food, lots of fellowship. Come out and love your neighbor. So thank you.
Okay, yeah, Councilor Jordan.
Yes, December the 4th, we're having a community meeting at Harbert, Districts 1, 2, and 3. Y'all come out and eat with us.
Sure will. And we have two former Miss Cherokees here. We have Jerry Glass and Jaleesi Pittman. Wave to the crowd here. Thank you. Deputy, did you have something?
I was just going to ask Councilman Jordan if the Holman Riders are still in the playoffs.
Yes, they are.
All right, good.
Okay, is that it? At this time, I'd entertain to adjourn. Thank everybody for coming. Safe trip home. Need a second? Okay, second. Agios.